What's up, guys? This is Par 73, bringing you the third qualifying round week. In this match, we got Northern Paladins versus legendary heterosexuals. It is essentially a best of 5, but it's encouraged to play through all 5 of the games. So far, NP has gone 7-3, I believe, forfeiting some game for having some weird roster shit, but I think that should be overlooked, kind of like the results of the other match that took place in Group A. But anyway, back to this battle between the two teams in Group B. Seems like Seeker wants his team to be aggressive and we'll have to see what NP does. They seem to be paying attention to the middle and perhaps the west. There's bats on the map, as well as chickens, and that's about as interesting as this is right now, as I don't really want to go into the player team strategies. You can read the chat if you wish, but I don't know, any of them could just tune into my live stream. So we'll just check out the action and some basics here. Looks like Universo has all 9 fetch for whatever reason. Same guy who blew up all his team's units on the home flag with the confused warlock.
Flag captured. Flag captured.
But due to the low number of players in the game, where we have a 4-on-5, not much they could do, except perhaps put 3 players on fetch and 1 on tro.
Flag captured.
Good Spoon moving around the west while Terry moves up in the northeast.
Flag
the fetch
captured.
Wall approaches the river crossing. Looks like there's some Solus mixed in.
Flag captured.
NP is up 4 flags to 4, but it looks like Tremist, aka Dem, is looking to make a move on this flag. Well, mid's pretty much a standpoint. Universo send some units to this mid-eastern flag, and Dem is using default formations or something. Maybe they made them a little bit tighter, but they're getting split up around the tree, and Terry's slowly killing his units. It's actually like kind of funny because Tremis just can't even engage this melee pack due to the players' formations being that much more efficient in the melee. Nice and tight, they'll be attacking the front units faster, and Terry is sending a tro over there. Or not a tro, some artillery.
Flag captured.
So Travis isn't gonna be able to do much there. Seeker's been forced into the backfield of NP. Flags are 6 to 5, and now Universo pushing. One of his fish already surrounded by melee. And it looks like movements presets have jumped up by this air guard now, but movement of the presets by movement, yeah. Hold on, attack. That Mystic coming in, the Myrmidon, as well as the Zerks of Arsenic. He'll clean up mid pretty quickly, and still the percentage is rather close. We're down by about 5% or less. Spoon is rushing Ravikin. He's been able to secure flag 1.
Flag captured. Victory imminent.
And now Seeker's heading off on to XL. He will be shadowing that. LH still need to secure 2 as well as 7. And we have Dem attempting to shadow Tiri. He's actually going to wrap her around and go for that flag, which Tiri will now realize, hey, that might not be good for us. So just turn around. Seeker moves in. He's able to take out one of the teams. He loses his. It's hard to tell whose team is what. And then Pete secures that final flag. While Universal makes his move on 2, but he's all out of artillery, outnumbered in the melee. So, a rather exciting flag rally game once things started going. As I think this game only lasted half in duration. And Pete taking game 1. on to game 2. We're on to kill a mockingbird. It is territories. This is a light style map. NP's strategy and LH's strategy has yet to unfold. Said I didn't really want to talk about the strategy, but I got 0 viewers anyway, so it won't matter. 3 players on the archers for MP. Terry taking a gold pack along with warriors. The players getting the archers will have dwarves, and over for legendary heterosexuals, we got 2 players on the archers, Seeker and Spoon, with some Malay gold packs. Seeker's got 2 dwarves. And there's a couple more dwarves for LH. That last game was closer than I expected it to be, and LH had some initiative there, looking to dictate the flanks with the Malay. All fetch on 1 player is a little bit difficult though. And I mean, at some points they were just walking into the Malay. Maybe they wanted to taunt and pray and clap in front of the Malay as they were cut down. But it was done much better than I expected anyway. I kind of expected them to all die much faster than that. But here we are on Mockingbird. It's territories, but you'll see here that both teams heading off into the middle. They got some straggler units going on the flanks. Terry and Rab on the flanks for NP. We also see Spoon and Seeker moving off to the flanks as well. It'll be a 2-on-3 in the middle. Lots of lambs down here in the southeast.
Flag
Making things
captured.
confusing with the colors. I don't know why Terry chose blue. It must be a tactic.
Flag captured.
Makes 3 of the captains
Flag
in Group
captured.
B all having the color blue.
Flag captured. Flag contested.
Causing quite the confusion.
Flag contested.
Anyway.
Flag captured. Flag
LH has
contested.
moved into a bottleneck
Flag
and is
captured.
now walking towards mid. Universo is heavily suiciding all of his units.
Flag captured.
LH needs to back off here.
Flag
Because
contested.
they're just gonna get pinched in this tiny little area. NP's all spread out. They pretty much already won mid, taking about 14% of damage. Now we
Flag
got
captured.
Satchel Plus going down because, well, either that was all Tiri's micromanagement, or Dem attempted to get fancy. His dying goal dropped a satchel and some pulse fluid up. Not quite sure, but anyway, Dem is now going to retreat. Universo is going to stay mid. And let's see what's going on in the flanks. Spoon not able to do much here. I mean, Milkman and Rab have
Flag
covered.
captured.
Seeker has yet to engage in Tiri here, but now Tiri has surrounded Seeker's dwarf. The Finns always managing to make good
Flag
things
captured.
happen. While LH has struggled mightily during this QR. Now it's still fairly even in flags, but with 6 minutes remaining.
Flag contested. Flag captured.
And most of LH's units pretty much gone. There's not much to do here. I mean, I think in the last map, which was a dark map rather than a light one, it's good to be aggressive and have the initiative, but here,
Flag captured.
because they had rushed this middle bottlenecked position, they really ended up having no chance. And also the refusal to retreat. It's like, I think Milkman had been asking the players in the game, hey, do you guys even use the retreat button? And it's almost like he was memeing them. Because no one uses the retreat button, and Universo didn't want to retreat. He wanted to walk into this bottleneck shit.
And clear.
5 minutes remaining.
Anyway, we'll see NP moving in on most of the flags here. The only player left with units
Flag
is
captured.
Dem. Seeker and Universo don't have much left.
Flag captured.
Watch your fire.
Flag contested.
Oh yeah.
Flag contested. Flag captured. Flag captured.
Anyway, NP wrapping it up here. LH already has 0%.
Flag captured.
2-0 NP.
Game over.
That was really tough to watch. And we are back. On to game number 3. Some complaints about the map picks, as per tradition. But I suppose it's better than just blaming your teammates. What do we got going on here? I'm not even watching the game at the moment. Into the action we go.
Game on.
Forgot that I had a 10-minute delay on that stream. So, discussing the strategies here. What are the assassin units? I can't tell. Maybe they're the Stygian Knights? Anyway, we got a 5-on-5 now. Donsky has joined the LH roster for this week. Donsky with all of the fetch, even a couple of archers. Milkman sending a flame arrow Don's way, while Thierry starts to collect his ratios. And Spoon throws away about 4 of the warriors. We can see here Dem is in a full retreat. Terry coming on the flank of Donsky, while Rab and Milkman give Donsky some trouble. Puss gets in. It's taking down 3 of the fetch of LH. Terry defends his fetch. A Puss comes in from Spoon. It's blocked by a warrior. Meanwhile, Tramist getting pinched. He's walking back.
Hold your fire!
Terry keeping that fetch alive there. They're moving in. His Herod goes down. And Dem also continues to just avoid fighting everyone. He's tried 1 fetch against 7. Now he's going for starting to use his archers there. Yeah, 1 arch versus 7. Was considering 1 fetch against 7.
Stand clear.
Gold's gonna go down with us. Everything in the east has been cleaned up. And them just lags out, quits the
Team
game.
eliminated. Game.
The last, I guess the Hellguard heroes are assassin unit there. Or I don't know, there's 9. No clue. So the targets were Stygenes and Fetch. Into game number 4, we have Vertigo FG. It's king of the map. 8 different flags to tag. And right now the focus of conversation is Flat missing out on last match over sleeping, and then this week it's at 3 a.m. his time. Seeker did choose the European time zone, but unfortunately for him, not any of the Euros have shown up for him. In fact, I think more active Euros are on NP, Team Good Players. So if anything, that time zone kind of plays into their favor a little bit better. And we got Tyrion 2 FG. I mean, they're all passing units out still. Anyway, this map is pretty gigantic, as well as the flags. So far, Donsky and Rab have Forest Giants. Rab has 2, Excel has 1, Donsky, Spoon, and Seeker all have 1. Universal getting the 3rd Forest Giant. Each of the players... Seeker has all the spiders. For LH. Donsky and Spoon with a pair of Warlocks, while Universal only gets 1. Milkman, 2 Warlocks. Terry's got a Warlock.
Game on.
Zenek's got a Warlock.
Flag captured.
NP picking up the first flag.
Flag captured. Flag captured. Flag
Both
captured.
teams at 2. Looks like ours is on the flank north for NP. The rest of their players heading to the mid. While Universo goes north, he will meet up with our Zenek. Donsky goes to the south.
Flag captured.
And Excel actually
Flag
has
captured.
the 2 Forest Giants now. Rab passed one over.
Flag captured. Flag captured.
And Excel about to move in on the Solus. None of the goals in position. protect them with a pus. The lock ball goes up. Some friendly fire. And Spoon's melee units just out of position. Forest Giant
contested.
taking the heat. Small error there. He should heal. This Forest Giant. He gets down a pus. He could have one here. He needs to heal his Forest Giant. Uh-oh, another Warlock Ball comes in. Still, he didn't lose any herons there. I'm a little bit
captured.
worried for LH and Spoon. He still has not healed his Forest Giant. I can't keep watching it. And he laughed about me saying that before in the chat. Well, it's happened again, Spoon. I'm not sure where Universo's Forest Giant
contested.
is. Hopefully it's doing some good things. But all of his melee has been surrounded.
Contested.
His Forest Giant is in the southwest. Picking off
captured.
some units.
Flag contested.
But his melee is in quite a bit of trouble.
Flag contested.
Spider Pack is chasing down that goal, but with Excel moving into position, he's gonna keep that goal safe. Now, from a neutral observer perspective, you can't see if the unit has pus or not, so I couldn't tell you.
Flag captured.
Now, LH is in control of the flags here, and they have more time.
Flag captured.
The flags will now tie up. We'll have to see how much longer they can keep it tied up or control more flags, despite having 20% less units. And a goal goes under the water here
contested.
on the southern part of the map.
Flag captured. Flag contested.
Our Xenix 2 Warlocks going down to his own mercs. Or perhaps it was one merc? I'm not sure. Anyway, Seeker's Spider gonna go in and collect that ratio. And LH is actually kind of
contested. Flag
I was gonna say holding their own, but they continue to
5
lose
minutes
and
remaining.
Flags are gonna lose the lead now. And Donsky keeping his units alive. Taking out Terry's Duff. He almost goes in for a swat, pulling out at the last second, and this white is just out of position, otherwise it would have had a nice little field day.
Flag captured.
Probably a bit overwhelmed
Flag
here.
contested.
This is the first time during MWC where he's had less than 3, 4, 5 players. Landing that pus, sending his mercs to micro on that Forest Giant, and he defeats Excel and Terry all by his own. It's still down 20%, but hey, Donsky a pretty good player, if I do say so myself. A phenomenal teammate, really.
Flag contested.
I mean, for the next 2-4, we probably won't see much. Let's just switch it to the auto camera. Rab moving in on Donsky. He might be able to perform another sweet move there, but Universo's Forest Giant gonna be taken out by one of the spiders there. Donsky's Forest Giant taking some heat as his melee goes down.
Flag captured.
Just like that, the auto camera snaps off the dying Forest Giant. And the rest of these units probably will go down here. So it's now 4-0 in NP's favor. Gonna say this might have been the most entertaining game of the whole thing. Of the whole match, at least so far, and I'm not sure if that's because Dem left. I'm not sure if that's because the match pressure is off between both teams, even though matches
1 minute remaining.
pretty much mean nothing in the QR. It's about individual wins. If you get anything out of them and some practice with your team. But they're gonna double up on their opponent's time here.
Team eliminated. Game over.
And that will be it for this one. Going into game 5, we'll have to see what goes on next. And so Dem is back, Highbane is back. got 7 or 8 viewers at the moment. They're watching about 10 minutes ago. We got Dem returning for LH. Highbane Renmei has finally shown up to the match. On to the last map, we got Tallow Abbey Tro. Some fetch, some warlocks, some souls. We got Mercridia and Zerks. So, NP passing the 3 Tro to Rab. Maybe some of his Dota micromanagement and control of one unit, as well as his legacy as a Maz Demise player, comes into play here. No World War II practice that I can think of. Tiri and Milkman on the souls with a warlock each. Excel also got a warlock. Arsenic with 2. Mark's going to Zell, Tiri, and Ars. And for LH, we got Spoon with all 3 Tro. Donsky, 2 warlocks, some melee. Seeker, Highbane, and Donsky got most of the marks here. Universo and Dem on the souls. Seeker, Highbane, individual warlocks. I'm supposed to go with their Mercridia units here. And let's just see what LH can do here. I mean, NP is proven to be the superior team. Their reinforcements finally show up. I'd rather see a 5-on-6 match all the way through than the 4-on-4, the 4-on-5, whatever it was. So this could be the most exciting game here. I mean, the last game was more exciting than the previous. Although, once they ran into situations 1-on-1, 1-on-2 or 3, NP easily coming away from those engagements with an advantage. Now we got LH taking over the mid-hill first.
Flag captured.
Them attempting to poke away at Terry's melee units. They won't have the advantage of height here. He's making a smart move backing off, but he continues to stay in the river. Able to poke at the mark, and Donsky able to take away at the Solus of Tiri. That's what you get for complaining about Verminix map picks, Mr. Tiri. But he's in a great position with his Solus right now. Meanwhile, Milkman and Universo gonna have a flat ground water engagement. Level terrain engagement, I should say. And LH gonna get pushed a bit. Remember, it's last man on the hill, so it's about who's on the hill at the end of the game. That lock shot almost hitting Universo's Solus. And if this is blocked well, I mean, Seeker's team in the percentage advantage for the first time all day. They're able to defend that Warlock there, but Excel is moving up on those souls. Can they get a hit in? No. Just a little bit too late with the Soulless Barbs. He's only going to lose one soul there. Another one goes down, but a very nice use of the, what is it, scatter key on Universo's part. And now you see LH in much better control of their units as they have less. Another soul gonna go down for Universo, but Donsky able to almost take out our Xenix Warlock there. Tiri flanking around the bottom. I really wish Spoon would just rush the fuck out of him. I guess the Solus would be busy, but it'd still be very difficult for Rab to push. And the soul protection wouldn't get there in time. I mean, Rab is even warning Tiri, noticing this positioning. Donsky getting off another shot, doing a little bit of damage to that soul, not able to take it out. And it seems Seeker's been a little bit busy, I guess, shooting at that Berserker, but it's gonna move in. It's in position to probably take out that Warlock. Nope, it's turned around.
5 minutes remaining.
But at the moment, with the pressure of the Solus, we'd have to see something get shot off here. The Warlock able to dodge around. That fireball won't set anything off. But very nice defensive display of the Warlock by Universo. Donsky continues to hold mid. Another Solus going down for NP. And we see percentage-wise it continues to stay in LH's favor. They do not have trial health advantage, but they do at least have one more unit on the map somewhere. Donsky gonna taunt his Warlock out of that attack. Keep it alive to fight for another day. Or in the case of Myth, another minute. And Tiri has backed off in the west. A little bit of lull in the fighting. One of Milkman's souls is gonna go down here. Two of his souls are gonna go down here. He's essentially fighting 1-on-2 at the moment. Rest of NP passive, playing Lamoth for the win. Seeker's Warlock has gone down, and XL sneaking in from the east.
Flag captured.
Grabs Tro moving in as Spoon goes to chase away Zell. But with Dem Solus out of position, one of his souls will go down. The Warlock's nicely protected by Donsky and Hanbei. Hanbei, a totally new player from what I can tell. A rarity in the Myth community these days. And Universal's Warlock gonna go down. He's able to take out that Zerk at the cost of one of his souls. And let's see. LH might have a few more souls, but MP has superior positioning around mid at the moment. Most of their souls in the east have been depleted. Dem should really split those up or just send his souls to the east to contend with that Tro. But they're shifted into Park as NP looks to take this high ground.
One minute
Universo
remaining.
Solus in a little bit of trouble here. Spoon almost goes in for the block that might cost his team a Warlock. It doesn't. Almost though. NP up in 8%. They have a 4-3 Warlock advantage. But using the
30
10
seconds
minutes to
remaining.
gain a better position than the South for the end of the game. And it looks like Spoon is gonna jump into action. He's not going mid. Seeker able to block enough to keep Donsky's Warlock alive.
Flag
And the flag
contested.
will be contested.
7 death.
But they take some serious losses there. Donsky losing his Warlock. His Malay has actually survived a pretty nice bit. And now, oh, I'm lagging the shit. Holy fuck. It's frozen. It looks ugly on the side of Myth. It looks like NP has the advantage here with both Tro going down for LH. Warlock unable to get off a last shot there. And NP gonna wrap it up here with a 53-6% win, being the last men on the flag. It's a 5-0 victory for NP. That will leave them in the QR with 12 points, I believe. So they're going to secure one of the highest seeds in the tournament. It's kind of bullshit to me, not in regards to the match, but the format of the tournament, where now next week the teams that have performed the strongest throughout the qualifying rounds, they will thank you for the message, Führer. Much appreciated. But anyway, the way that the double elimination portion of the tournament, we now have these #1 seeds against the teams that have won maybe 1 game out of the whole QR, 0 games out of the whole QR, and that just seems a little bit boring. I mean, albeit the Seekers team was able to make it a little bit more competitive and fun to watch towards the end here. NP showing significant ability to perform at a higher level, at safer play, and coordinate their play where they're surrounding their opponents. Is that really something that these lower ranked teams should go through again? I don't really think so. We'll have to see what goes down with the TOs with this Myth World Cup. But anyway, this is the first game, or first match rather, of qualifying rounds 3. Next week we will go into the double elimination rounds. We got 3 more matches lined up for the rest of the day. I may be streaming my own match. I will be unable to cover the other matches unless I ran through them after. But I may not have time to do that today. Regardless, it's been fun. Thank you all for watching. I mean, I've had 9 views for quite a bit here, and that's quite amazing. I hope you all enjoyed the cast. You guys should hop in on the action. More people playing. The more teams equals the more matches scheduled, and more ability for the community to be able to stream these games live on Twitch. I mean, it's an old school game, not many people play. All of a sudden this has popped up to 11 viewers, pretty cool. But like, I wonder if all those 11 people are playing Myth now. Maybe only 5 or 6 of them have played in the last month. Maybe all of them, but there might be 1 or 2 out there that haven't played in a bit. And I mean, there's plenty of ways to learn how to play. This community is going to keep things going here. Following the Myth World Cup, we will have a draft tournament with 4 expert captains selected to manage teams week in, week out throughout October. You can check out more details of that in the forums, mirgard.com. It will be hosted by Asmodean. He's nominated quite a number of captains there to step up and manage teams, so it could be a fun way we see Myth die off for the rest of 2018, and we'll just have to see what 2019 brings. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show and the games. Be sure to hit up any of the players that played and tell them what you liked, what you didn't like. It makes this streaming a little bit more interactive. Be able to jump on the server with plenty of download links provided throughout many Discords. And hope to see you soon. Thanks. Take care.